With support from the European Union, Search for Common Ground partner with Center for Coordination of Youth Activity CCYA for implement the United for Greater Governance and Participation project na 6 districts them na Salon, we na put Loko, Kambia, Koinadugu, Kono, Pujehun and Moyamba. As part of the project activity, Search for Common Ground and CCYA may conduct community scorecard training for CSO, School Management Committee and Community Teachers Association. After the training, them been same way so do the scorecard process na the 6 districts them. The scorecard process been aimed for find solution to the thing them where they embark book learning business na then 6 districts here, and same way so the scorecard they promote participatory governance and accountability. But waiting a scorecard.
A scorecard not just a simple matrix where somebody can use, either a service provider or a service users they use for a kind of assess the service where you provide or to what extent the service they benefit the people, and also during the course identify the challenges we involved during the course of delivering service and all the rest of it. So it's a kind of assessment tool where they use for assess in between the users and the providers to what extent is that particular service they benefit the both parties.
Scorecard, they bring service provider and service users them together for let them can know how the service they benefit them and the challenge within the face. But why the scorecard so important, especially for service user them and service providers them?
Scorecard is very important. One, for identify the benefit of the service where you provide, and also it able to create a platform for total inclusion during the planning stage and also the implementation exercise. Mind you, scorecard not like a witch hunt. Scorecard na a kind of bridge between the service providers and the service user.
The one thing here is that why are this scorecard training? Because they try for bring transparency between the teachers with the school picking them. They try for bring development more to with the school picking them. They try for advice make we stop for the things where they go against the academic law.
They bring unity, development, and even improvement towards the community, the teachers, and even the educational sector. By which way, there will be the gap problem now with schools, now with home, but how for solve that problem, it be difficult for we.
And it also help the relationship between school authorities and we the parents them for work together for the benefit of we picking them. Also, because of this training, we don't learn how even for apply that kind of a monitoring system now we host them.
So after Search for Common Ground and CCYA, we conduct all them training there. Then been go na all the 6 districts and conduct the scorecard process where then be bring the service users then together and also bring the service provider then together, and they all been come together and they agree on the thing them where them fi say na then they embark the book learning, and some pan the thing them where they all be agree say they embark book learning business na like a lateness, truancy, when na for cake, and also corporal punishment where teacher the beat picking na school for anything we be say do. And same way so they all been suggest solution and make action point on how for tackle them problem there so since them be don't take the action there, how this scorecard business don't benefit them school there and also improve the land book business.
I be the late, and this school year we get a thing is that when you late or if you cause any trouble, then they decide for beat you rather than for give punishment. So I be the friend very difficult for me, and even the temp me make no put attention on the school business. This scorecard training mean a lot to me because it bring a big changes to me. One of the changes here is that it make us stop for it totally because the teacher that don't beat me say then she say beating no way to stop this. So then decide for give me this assignment. Make I go to go with class key. Since when they give me this year, now I don't decide to say man I go to can it. More as money ten reach around them 5 I don't grab. I do me domestic work then. After them at 6 something I don't decide because I come more far. I don't can get access with income for take bike. So I decide for work. I left my whole speed. So I don't do me. So now the class key this work I open. I wait when the companies then come. It's not my devotion. After then we go now to class. And if I not come, it will affect me company. And that's way very bad.
We get problems that we seriously involved, particularly this clique business. We seriously involved. But thank God with this Scorecard, we're able to find solution. Wait today we will say, we don't say we're not in at the district, but now we own school. We don't start, we don't try for stopper. So we therefore invite a special unit in our police station. We call them police partnership. They can address them here on assembly, the dangers of that, and what will be the consequences of whosoever they catch preventing them. So, but from that time, the problem they happen again at the school.
Before this Scorecard, the pikes were doing things that are not actually correct for us, even in the community, because some of them they may get high speed, and some of them even they may overload. Some of them even bike they don't good. They pull some kind of smoke or they bring hazard or whatever problem to the community. But because of this Scorecard, the way you don't call them to meeting and talking to them and tell them say high speed is not good, and also overload is not good, and even to go up to the police and tell the police and say it is good for Lona go certain areas na post Loko, but tell the bike and say gonna stop for the run high or even low and speed as they move within post Loko town. It is now better. Even the accidents will be take place during when the time when Scorecard not been there. Now as Scorecard be don't come and we don't able to talk to them, we don't call them to meeting, talking to the police, and the police they don't adhere to that. They are now in certain places in post Loko, and by that accident then decrease.
It also able help we for let we able get community involvement during the CTA meetings. We able for tell some parents why some picking they can late, and through this Scorecard we able for sit down together with my staff. We able get some valid reasons, and inside the CTA meeting we able for tell parents and some parents indeed being admitted they are responsible, and so we see a reduction of late coming in the school.
Like for me, as an individual, the Scorecard don't do many things in my life. They don't help people know how to settle some of the issues and the burning issues in our school. Like I can say the transit, the way the transit be they go on at the school and be too much. But through the help of Scorecard, the idea and the help that they can give we don't go to one and don't do one. Now the transit don't minimize at the school.
Scorecard don't do a lot of things now with life. One, it don't make we don't become effective inside the teaching what they do.
As a parent, I know we get time for monitor me picky in school work. But due to waiting, they don't can tell we and waiting I be done the hearing and they do. Now I able monitor me picky in school work. Today me picky no be they do well in school. I can always shout at them. But you fool not know that I don't get time for studying. Now that I don't able identify say now because of I not able study picky make any do well, I they study and they do very well in school.
I not be know the importance of me to the school, but through the training I don't know say now me for play a role at the school for make we help for develop the school. So by so doing the tax where them be giving we they do and well now through this Scorecard, we they monitor school where even the school materials then can then call we there we take account of them. Then the picking that we make sure say the picking that receive the materials there, and not only stop there, we even go at the host for CC the parents they make themselves take a role for make them they monitor the books then where the school don't give them. So with that, now this true Scorecard, now make a able get this role for play. And the time when we don't begin do this up to this time, I don't see for say the great improvements don't done at the school.
Me na being victim, bang at the beat past all man. Nobody knowing at the school where the beats reach me. Because you know mathematics teacher for laugh self win a problem, we know they laugh no more. So me na the one kind person they give me all kind name. Right, because of the strictness and the beats where the beats throughout. Some people will see me the wrong. So all this been don't make I not get friend. So the worst, the last name where they give me they say Mr. Snake. Say do I not get party. So therefore I feel shame now I don't go through this Scorecard process because now I want friends and I know if I not get friends amongst the picking them. Even my own problem, pikin no go get mind for tell me. And myself na human being. Then pikin them dey cake. For come on time, I didn't get back. Myself na victim. Other people in the day they didn't get. They beat them for late coming. So that means they make pikin them instead of he can't take that 2, 3, 4 court, he run go na street, he go the day. So but after the scorecard training, I don't know say yes, we for encourage the pikin for staying at school because it affect the register, it affect the pikin learning, it affect the community. So therefore, Dande we been don't make a way now for a lot of people for change that beating from the late coming. We encourage pikin them for camp, invite them, parents them. So from the scorecard training, we go explain the principal call staff meeting. We do in a sort of workshop for teach we comping them about what we go past the workshop, the training. So now beating for let's see teacher whole cane now, easy. But before that we get now Boku talk, call picking, ask her waiting and problem. Boku don't turn Boku counselor then now wall and social counselor.
The scorecard training don't help you a lot. Because Boku thing and they will not be know what the parent they blame we and we the teachers they blame the parent again. Because first parent go see picking in the house. It's time for go school. We not go school, so the school they become empty. So the teacher not go get chance for teach. Then we the teacher again, they say, okay, now school again, we don't teach, because they play transit, they can't the house. Then teachers are more active in social activities, therefore make dance, picnic, or all other activities. But by the training they we don't can take through the scorecard, we don't minimize even the social activities in our schools. Therefore the transit, like for my own school, also I teach, the paramount chief and stakeholders will come together and say, any picking where they see during school hours, then hold you and take you back to school, and from there they will punish you so that you don't go do it again for the next time.
One pan the school them, we also use the scorecard for solve one pan the problem we be done the monitor them when at Twansi because speaking them they cake too much na the Holy Rosie Secondary School where they na Pujehun. The parents them together with the teacher them be come together and then decide say let them build fence, so therefore them be EB money together. And for sake of that, then be able to construct one old fence for the school.
Well, one have been water problem. So what the beginning kind of money, and therefore left the school compound for go and search for water outside. So then they have been discussed with one of the seminars there. Then they advised me how we will able to lobby with the community people there, stakeholders, for them able to assist me. And through by that we come appeal to the council, the city council, then provide one water well for we. That's in the day already. The other challenge na truancy and the fence, the school is not fence. It's too porous all over. So we discuss that day, we don't come. From what we gather, we come, we put them to the admin, we call the CTA meeting, and indeed the parents then all they explain it and then comply. There was a taxation where they also suggest they don't give subscription now, they don't begin knock blocks them or start the fencing.
Well, we all don't see this scorecard don't make book learning business, don't they go before now all them school year. The way our school picking them been they late for go school don't reduce. Teacher themselves don't left for the use cane and beat picking them. The kek business self now then school year so don't reduce. This means say if school authority them, the community people them, the school picking them, then all the scorecard together with to earn book learning business go before na salon. And members say we can use this same scorecard process for other sector them like agriculture, well body business and plenty other one them.